That was something. But Kirby is back. Hello guys, today we're gonna do a movie review. This is my first movie review I'm gonna do on this channel. And what better movie to start with than a movie from my favorite horror franchise, which is Scream. So today we're gonna talk about Scream 6, a movie I saw yesterday. I will talk in details a bit later, so be patient. Scream 6, what is it about? It's basically a sequel of last year's Scream, Scream 5. It's directed by the same guys, so Matt Bettinelli-Oliphant and Taylor Gillett. I hope I pronounce it correctly. The guys also did Ready or Not, I believe. So, Scream 6, after the events of Scream 5, our group of survivors go to New York to go to college. But soon, a new Ghostface killer or killers come into the picture and terrorize our group of survivors with some new characters again. So that's basically Scream 6. I'm not going to tell you anything more because I think that would be spoilers, and I want to avoid spoilers in this review. So it's going to be a spoiler-free review. Scream 6, so same actors from last year are back. So Melissa Barrera, who plays Sam, Jenna Ortega, who makes a big evolution last year in acting. She's everywhere now. She's also back, also Courtney Cox, but no Neve Campbell. This Scream 6 is without her. So, no Sidney Prescott this time. I will talk about that a bit later. So, let's start with some positives on this movie. Am I positive on the movie? Yeah, I'm kinda am. Yesterday when I first saw it, and when the end credits start rolling, I had no idea what to think about this movie. It was a lot to take in. But then I let it think about it in the evening, and I think I enjoy this movie. It's a very enjoyable Scream movie, so I'm positive on the movie. There are still some problems that I had with 5 that recur here again. So, the first positive I want to give this movie is the opening scene. The way the film opened was very great. So, yeah, it opens like any other Scream movie, like, yeah, the first victim basically that gets slaughtered with a knife. And so, this opening scene was the same, but then they took a turn, which makes it very interesting. And the more I think about this opening scene, the more I love this opening scene. It's very creative. The directors did a very good job to be creative and just to play with the concept of the opening scene of a Scream movie. So very good what they did there. Also a big positive in this movie are the kills. Also in Scream 5 we also had very good kills. They continue with the great kills. The kills are very brutal, so you're gonna see some blood, you're gonna see some gore, and I think it benefits. The Scream films benefits with a bit more gore. So the kills were excellent, very brutal, and very enjoyable. Also related to that are the suspenseful scenes. So every time we see the Ghostface killer pop up anywhere in the city, those scenes are the best scenes of the movie. I really think the suspense is very good. I think some would even call it scary scenes because you really feel the danger, the tension, and you think anyone can be killed. So, and related with the kills, so those are some of the best scenes of the movie. Also, the setting, we have a complete new setting in this movie. It's not in California anymore, but in the city of New York, and that makes the movie feel fresh. We have scenes in the subway, in the apartment, uh, even in some kind of little shop, which was a very cool scene. So yeah, the movie feels fresh when they change the setting. Also, a cool setting in the movie was the little museum the killers created. Museum with all the costumes and masks of the previous killers. Also, other props like the television that killed Stu in the first one was there. And that was also the setting of the final act, and I think that was a very good setting to have a final act in. Also, this movie has a lot of callbacks to the other movies, so it refers a lot to Scream 4, to Scream, the first Scream. Every Scream is referred here. So I think you have to see all the Scream movies before seeing this one. Also, this was a very unique Scream movie because this is the first Scream movie it is without Neve Campbell. Neve Campbell, who plays Sidney Prescott, the main character, the final girl of these movies, she did not return. And I think some are concerned about that, but it's actually alright. I don't think the absence of Sidney is a big miss, because the other characters could carry this movie. And we still had Courtney Cox, Gail Weathers. Gail Weathers is still in the movie. Not that much, but she's still in there. Her scenes were actually fantastic. And another character that returned in this movie, without spoiling anything, she's on the poster, is Kirby Reed from Scream 4. And I actually think this is the biggest positive of the movie, because every time Kirby was on the scene, it was the best part of the movie. I think Kirby actually made Scream 6 enjoyable. I was so glad she came back in this role as FBI agent. Yeah, was not really a big fan of Kirby in Scream 4, but now she's back in Scream 6. I actually think she's a great character, and I'm very pleased that she was in the movie. So yeah, the return of Kirby, big positive. The biggest pro I can give this movie. But those are a bit my positives of the movie. I have some negatives also, and that are mostly the same problems I had with 5. I don't think these characters are that interesting. I mean, the new characters. I don't really like them, besides of Tara. But Tara is played by Jenna Ortega, so maybe that's the reason I like Tara. But like Sam is the new main character of these new Scream movies. And they are trying to make her interesting, but I don't think she is that interesting. The other character, Chad is okay, but yeah, it's nothing interesting, nothing uninteresting. He's just okay. And then we have Mindy, and I don't like Mindy. I think Mindy is annoying. She's supposed to be the new Randy, the new Kirby. It's the film geek that knows everything, all the rules, but unlike Randy and Kirby, she is annoying. I don't really care for her. That's just a character. I think she's just annoying. She's always there, and I don't like her. And also, a problem of this movie is it's a bit too much melodrama. Like I said before, the kill scenes, the suspense kills, all excellent. But the scenes in between, so the drama, the characters talking with each other, I don't think that are good scenes. Like with Craven and Williamson back in the time, we had those scenes too, but I think they did it much better, subtle. Not here it feels a bit all over the place. And that's also another con I had with this movie. The story is a lot. It's a lot to take in, and there are a bit too much convenience in there to drive the plot in a certain direction, and that happens a bit too much in this movie. Also, too many survivors at the end, just like with 5. There are some kills, but also a lot of survivors. I think a bit too much survivors. And also, I expected something different in Scream 6. We got that with the new setting, but it's still the same formula. So nothing really big, nothing really new to see here. But what I think is cool is that we had one scene where Ghostface had a shotgun and killed someone with a shotgun. I think that was a cool scene. But other than that, we're back with the knife kills. Very brutal knife kills, but yeah, perhaps a bit more variety on the weapons couldn't harm the movie. So those are a bit my negatives, but I feel like they are building something. It feels like they are building towards the 7th movie, and the 7th movie will come, and that will probably be the final movie. And I think we can, I hope, expect something big in that. So really looking forward to the 7th movie. Very curious what they will do with the story, and maybe we will see a big surprise in 7. So this was my review on Scream 6. I hope you liked my review. In short, I can say that Scream 6 is a very enjoyable Scream movie in a fresh setting with some brutal kills, and the best thing of the movie is the return of Kirby. She makes this movie great. So I hope you enjoy Scream 6 as well, and if you want to share something about the movie, please do in the comments. If you like this video, give a like, and if you want to see more content from me in the future, please subscribe. And till the next time.